All right, welcome back. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, we have 355 stories. Look them up. They're fun. Patrol gangs crash. You'll like them all. Now we're answering questions that you're sending me. So if you want to send me a question, email me at rsbcopstories@gmail.com. Okay, we have over 50 of those, okay, and running here. The question was asked earlier, have I ever been injured? This is the fourth injury of my injuries, okay? I get on some of these side notes so you can explain how things, so I can explain to you how things work in the real world here. Like I said earlier, you go to the academy, have a thick book, try to teach you about half that book, you know, how to put your tie on and how to put your hat on, and you know. But when you get on the real world, man, you graduate Friday, okay, from the academy. You're off Saturday, and then Sunday starts the new period that we work. And most of the time when you're out of the academy, you have that weekend off. Probably the last weekend you'll have off in 2 years. And then Monday you start work. Okay, and then usually you meet the captain, you go to your division, you start learning, you get your locker and all that stuff to get ready to start working. That Monday is the first day of your learning experience. The last 6 months, nice stuff, college credit classes and all that. But that Monday, when you get out there and you meet your partner, maybe Tuesday, when you actually go out and start working, that's when you start learning. And I've said, I use the analogy of having a dry sponge, and every day you take an eyedropper and you put a drop in that sponge, and it's your brain, and you start expanding. You start learning. Everything, all day long, you're putting drops on that sponge, and you're learning. It's your brain, and you're learning all the police work. I'm making it later, explaining what happens with that when we do that. So anyway, so I was a young guy at the academy, maybe 2 months out of the academy, and I'm learning pretty good. I got a really good training officer, two of them, excellent, top drawer. Very aggressive, very industrious, going down alleys, checking people, grabbing the heroin users, you know, handling radio calls, a couple of foot pursuits. One of my stories, foot pursuit, learning a lot really fast. Okay, we get a call one night. I remember I'm only about 2 months out of the academy, and it's a 415 family. Now 415 means disturbing the peace. So they'll say 415 family, 415 man, 415 woman, 415 man with a gun. You know, just kind of like, you know. Okay, we get calls like that. This is a 415 fight in the street. Okay, so we're pretty close. So we roll up, you know, and we get out of the car, and you know, I'm a new guy, okay, and so I see a family out in the street, and it's a husband and wife and a couple of, you know, I don't even say teenagers, like 11 or 12-year-old kids, and the parents the husband and wife are screaming at each other, you know, and I see the wife, you know, doing this, you know, trying to hit him, and she's backing up, and he's trying to throw a fist at her. As we see all this, we pull up, okay, and so. Of course, my partner said, get a backup. So I go to the microphone, give me a backup. Okay, well, there was units already rolling anyway, because, you know, you hear that call go out. You want to, if you're not involved in the call, you still want to go near there. Just head that way in case something happens, you know. A lot of times you just drive by and they look at you and they give you a nod. The officer will look at you and go like that, you know, or give you a thumbs up and you're good to go. So you just keep on going, just in case. And also for the public to see. If you have suspects that are getting kind of goofy, you know, they want to jump around and they see another police car come and they calm down because they know that, you know, the odds are in officers' favor, you know. First it was even, now there's more officers. They tend to get more relaxed and you can cuff them, whatever. Okay, what happens? So we get out and we walk up, we're trying to separate them, okay? And so I didn't know at the time, I was kind of busy because I'm new and I'm trying to focus on all this stuff's going on in front of me. This is all new to me, okay? I didn't know there was another black and white had pulled up and got out, okay? So he says, oh, you get over there. I'm not going anywhere. So he points at the wife, which is next to me, and go, you get over there. And then she goes, I'm not F you, F bombs over the place. So then he says, take her over there. So I go to grab her, and my partner grabs the husband. The husband was pretty compliant. He calmed down. She got even more crazy because, you know, I could see in my vision that he was okay, and he's walking over a few feet, not very far. She's like, you can't touch me. Get away from me. And he says, cuff her. Okay. So I reach over to get her, and she's doing this. You know. So I'm trying to, and I was raised, I'm a Latin gentleman. I was raised by obviously a mother and dad. I had 3 sisters, okay? And before that, I dated lots of women, and I treated them all. I never raised my voice to anyone, any female, ever, let alone touch them to hurt them. That's not what I do. It's not what you're a gentleman. I mean, my mom said, you be a gentleman, you know, you go out there and, you know. So I'm trying to, okay, ma'am, you know, gotta put your hands behind your back. I go to grab her wrist, and had short sleeve shirts on, and she starts like one of these crazy cats, you know, and she scratched my arms, and I'm trying to grab the other arm, and I don't know what to do because this is new to me, and I'm getting scratches on my arms. I mean, blood's coming out of my arms, and I only got one hand, and the other hand is like the bionic claw, man. She's like, you know, so I'm grabbing her, and then all of a sudden, this only went on for like maybe 20 seconds, which is a long time, you know. So I'm like this, you're grabbing her, and she's, you know, I don't know what to do because I'm a rookie, don't know what to do necessarily, and I'm not trained in subduing women. I've never had that before. My mom's never even said raised her voice in that time, 23 years of living mostly at home now, because I'm getting ready to leave and go someplace else when I get my job, but never, okay? So all of a sudden, my partner comes flying by because he apparently took care of this guy in handcuffs. He goes, get out of the way, and he shoves me out of the way and just goes right in her face, man. And she just goes, bonk, and I'm like, cuff her. And so he just knocks her out, okay? I mean, he knocks her out. I've never seen that before. I mean, whoa. So you know he's out because she just went straight back, you know. And so, okay, so I get on top of her, I roll her over, and now I'm looking out at my arms as I'm cuffing her, and I can see blood on both arms, okay? So I cuff her. And he's get her up, you know, because remember now I'm a rookie. He's telling me what to do, so I get her up, and now he's mad, okay. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe he couldn't be mad at me. Oh, he was mad at me, okay. Who's he mad at? So I pick her up, and then so I walk and he go, put her in the car, because I go over to the car. We didn't have cages, and so I put her in the back seat of the car, and then I turn around, and there's the supervisor, okay. And man, I mean, I used to be in the military, and you know, he's like this. He's looking at me. He goes, come here. Oh, shoot, okay? One thing to be talked to by your partner, because it's just you and him. But when one of the bosses gets involved, there's not like two sergeants there and a bunch of other cops, he goes, come here. We go off to the side. He goes, what just happened back there? I go, I really don't know. He goes, you're being a smart. I said, no. I said, I was trying to cuff her. Is that what you were trying to do? Yeah. He goes, let me tell you something, son. I've been on this job 22 years, you know, got hash marks on me. He says, the citizens of this city does not pay you, now he's making it personal, he's talking to me, okay, does not pay you to get hurt. Because if you get hurt, then the city has to pay you to sit at home. They don't pay you to sit at home and watch TV. Pay you to stay healthy, do your job, and take care of business. I said, I never want to see that ever again. You got a suspect that even raises a fist at someone, you choke them out. Or you kick, if they're guys, you kick them in the nuts. If it's a woman, you kick them in the chest or the stomach. You knock them down or you knock them out. I said, I never want to see that again. Look at your arms. I'm looking down here and, you know. He goes, you think that's acceptable? Oh, no, sir. Just shakes his head. He goes, I'm watching you. He said, you better get your ass together. Yes, sir. He scared the snot out of me. I thought, oh my God. I left the Marine Corps for this. You know, this is supposed to be my career. I got 10 minutes on the job. I got 20 years to go. And I just got my ass chewed. Okay, for not hitting a woman. That was really weird. Okay. Okay, so now he's done with me. So I turn to go to the car, and I see my partner's they're taking away we got him for fighting in the street. They punched each other, so it's a domestic dispute. So they're both going to go to jail. So we see another black and white take the husband away. I'm walking back to my car, and now my partner comes. Come here. Oh, no, you know. Basically said the same thing. He says, look, man, but he was he had calmed down. He was a white Caucasian officer, and while this happened, his face was red as a tomato because all the activity. And then he was mad, which means he was boiling already. And then when I went back finally after getting my butt chewed by one guy, when I went back to see him, he was a little more calm. He was still upset. He goes, look, man, he says, you know, more realistically, look, man, we can't get hurt out here. I said, they teach us all this stuff. You learn all this stuff in the academy. I said, use it. Don't be afraid to use it. As soon and from now on, if you go to grab somebody and they clench their fists, that's kind of a weird way to say that. Have you ever seen an unclenched fist? It's a term we use, but anyway, if he makes a fist, take him out. I don't want, because that means it's a passive aggressive. In other words, you go to grab him and they stiff. Out he goes. In those days we had choke outs, so we could choke people like they do in WWE. Choke them out. Or if they come at you, take your stick out, hit them in the groin, hit them in the crotch, you know, whatever. Chest is good. You hit them right below the sternum here. Sometimes if they just ate, they'll throw up. It's kind of a neat little thing to see. It's interesting, kind of like a push button. Like Pillsbury Boy, hit him with a stick and the vomit comes out. Interesting. Anyway, that happened a few times. But anyway, so he was nicer about it, but he still looked at me like, you know, you're gonna keep this career. I mean, he's thinking this is serious. I'm on probation. I'm learning. I got to keep my job here, you know. And I said, yes, sir. And he goes, okay, don't call me sir. Call me sir. Okay. I said, I don't want to see that again. I don't want to. He says, you're newlywed, which I was. He says, I don't need to go bury you and put my arm around your widow because you decided, I didn't think I could do that. No. You got to take care of this. You know what to do. It's in that book. He didn't say that, but I said that. They taught you how to do everything, so do it. I go, what do you got to say for yourself? I said, well, it was a female. He goes, so what? Ouch. That's a good one, okay? He goes, He says, if they're aggressive, he says, they're aggressive. Whether it be female, male, and this is where I really realized that we were blue. He goes, if they're black, if they're white, if they're Mexican, if they're Asian, doesn't matter. If they're aggressive, we take them out. Okay? We write the honest report. We tell our sergeants what happened honestly. We testify honestly, and no one can get us for racism or anything like that because you do it to everyone. You treat everyone the same. We're equally opportunity beaters, okay? Doesn't matter who they are. Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, so that taught me a lot. That was a very significant incident. And of course, she had woken since then, and she had bleeding nose and stuff. But again, it was tough because it's tough to break some things in your life that you've never seen before. I've never seen somebody. Obviously, I've never seen a policeman do that. I've never seen a man hit a woman like that. He just come across, got out of the way, and boom. It was like, whoa. So it's inherent in me that you're not supposed to do that. And subsequently to that, there was other things I did to women, trip them and taser them and all kinds of stuff. But that's just because they're criminals. Again, there's no color in criminals. Even though these organizations want to make the public think there is. No, you're a criminal. You're a criminal. Okay, it doesn't matter what you are or who you are. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that story. Last of my injury stories, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.